Hey YouTube, it is your girl, Mama Kathy. It's your girl, Mama Kathy, coming to you today with another little cooking video, okay? So, I made this on my channel once before. Didn't get but maybe almost 700 views on it. So I thought I'd bring it big, but make it a shorter version, because some people don't be want to, watch no 50-minute cooking video because, I be just talking and vlogging and cooking at the same time. And my real supporters, they love that. But regular people don't want to see all that talking and stuff. They want to see you cook the food. So nevertheless, we are getting ready to cook some chicken Marsala, okay? So I got some chicken tenders, okay? And I'm going to show you guys the chicken tenders, okay? I seasoned them already. So we have chicken tenders, very well seasoned. I seasoned them with some garlic powder, some pepper. I seasoned them with some seasoning salt. And I seasoned them with some Goya, the perfect seasoning. I just love this seasoning. I introduced y'all to this yesterday on my channel. I found this when I was at Giant Eagles, and I was making some pork steak, and I put it on a George Foreman grill. Excuse me, and man, oh man, it was amazing. But anyway, I got some olive oil in my pan, and here's the olive oil. It's in the pan right there. Can you guys see that? Olive oil in the pan. And then I got some flour, and I'm about to flour this this chicken. And then you just need to lightly flour it, and then because you only want to brown it. So I'm just gonna lightly flour it. Here we go. We're gonna put some lightly floured chicken tenders in the pan. Probably maybe like 10 pieces is gonna fit in here. And then I'm gonna brown these up, just a golden brown, not trying to like fully cook them, but just a golden brown on both sides. So we was able to get 2, 4, 6, 8 pieces in here, okay? So there we go, guys. Y'all see that? All right, I'm gonna set this on this side so you guys can see what I'm doing in this pan. All right, so we got that in there. All right, so as soon as this brown, when I go to turn it over, I'm gonna come back on here, okay? Okay, YouTube, this time it's been like 5 minutes, and I'm just going to flip the chicken over because it's already browning. And I took it like 5 minutes on that side, and I'm gonna take like 5 minutes on this side. I just wanted you guys to see how it was turning out. So this is the chicken. It's golden brown on one side. Just flipped it, so I'm gonna wait 5 more minutes. Then I got some parsley here, and I got some yellow onions, and I got some mushrooms. And I also have some spinach. I have some baby spinach. And I'm going to cook this mushrooms and this parsley together. See this parsley? This parsley together with this in a separate pan while I'm doing this chicken. So I'll bring you guys along after I get all these onions chopped up and get these washed and everything, and the mushrooms washed, and I'll be back. All right, YouTube, chicken is brown on both sides, as you guys can see. Well, I hope you guys can see. It's so dark in this kitchen, and of course I'm using a phone to record. So anyway, it's brown on both sides, and the reason why you just want it golden brown is because you don't have to cook it all the way, because it's just going to cook more when you put the sauce. I cut up the onions and the parsley, and then I got the baby the baby spinach and the mushrooms over here, rinsing it off and everything to get it clean. Because, you gotta wash this stuff off when you get it from the store. Now I'm trying to debate whether I should take the skins off of this. I think I am. But anyway, I'll get back with you guys after I'm done doing this. Alright, YouTube, I have another pan over here with some real butter. And it's 4 tablespoons. And it is olive oil, extra virgin olive oil in here. And this is where my second pan of chicken is coming out. This pan right here is going to be used to saute my spinach, parsley, mushrooms, and onions, okay? So I'm just going to add this in here, the whole thing. Yes, I am adding the whole thing in here. And what I didn't tell you guys was I already put my broccoli on. So now I'm just going to put this on here so it can get the, you know, sauteing, okay? And then I have my broccoli spears over there. And they're not seasoned or anything yet. I am going to put some butter on there. Gonna put some butter on there and get my second pan of chicken out because it's about ready now. And that is what it looks like inside of there, okay? Now, what I didn't tell you guys was I bought some canned mushrooms because so I bought this yesterday, and then as I was going back over my other video I did with Chicken Marsala, I noticed that I didn't have enough mushrooms, and I bought the same amount that I did before for the same amount of chicken, and I was like, this is not enough, you know? So, I had my granddaughter stop and get me some already done mushrooms because I just want to just add more to it, and I'd rather spend the money on, I was going to say fake mushrooms, but already cooked mushrooms. Alright, y'all, let me get this other out and let y'all see what they're working with when I'm done. Okay, YouTube, I am putting 4 tablespoons of this better than bouillon into here because this is going to be my broth. So I got 4 of them in here. And this stuff is really, really good. It's worth the amount that you spend for it. I think it's like $7.99 for this jar right here, but it's really, really good. I like it better than just buying chicken broth. But if you don't want to buy chicken broth, then, if you want to buy chicken broth, if it's cheaper for you, by all means. I know it's hard out here for people nowadays, so hey, we gotta do what we gotta do. Cups of fluid in here, and you'll see. Because you also have to put, I'm gonna use 2 cups, I'm gonna use probably 2 cups of the wine, Marsala wine, cooking wine in here. Probably 2 cups of this. And then I'm going to turn around and probably use about 4 cups of the chicken broth. But you guys will see. I'm getting ahead of myself. But anyway, here, take a look at this. It's coming along. I'm going to actually season this with some onion powder, some garlic powder, and some pepper, and some seasoning salt. You know, not a lot. Just a little so it don't be overpowering or whatever. But you see how this is nicely, you know, sauteing in here. And of course I'm going to use all the juices from here because that's butter and the olive oil. Alright, I'll be back with you guys in a minute. Okay guys, so I added the seasonings that I told you guys I was going to add to this. Let's take a look at that. Chicken is frying pretty good in here. We got that on. We got our broccoli. Now we got this. So we are going to add some minced garlic to this, okay? Minced garlic. I bought this jar yesterday at Giant Eagles. It was $7 and I think 59 cents. I'm gonna put 2 of them in here, but I'm going to put more in my chicken dish when I'm cooking it. It was $7.59. I'd rather go to Sam's Club, honey, because I could have get this big jar, about this tall, for $6. And I would have had more. So, but, you know, when you don't feel like taking that drive, you end up spending, you know, a little bit more money. But anyway, so anyway, the chicken is done. Now we just waiting on this better than bouillon to come to a boil. Okay, guys, all the chicken is done, and I'm adding some butter to the leftover olive oil and seasoning that's in the pan. And then I'm going to re-add the chicken, and then I am going to put the wine inside of here. Marsala wine, and I'm going to use 2 cups of this. And while I'm doing this, I might as well tell you guys what else I'm doing, okay? So, my daughter is in recovery from alcohol. And so I'm going to tell you a little story, and I'm going to make it real fast. You know, God is really, really good. This is done, so I'm going to turn this off because I don't want to overcook it. So that's done. God is really good. So I was talking to her today, and I said, oh, look, I want to show you what I'm making for dinner. And so she was like, oh, what is it, right? And so I told her what I was cooking for dinner. And I said, come here, let me show you what it looks like. It was really good, right? So she said, okay. So she came in and I said, sit here. And she sat down, and I pulled up my own video on YouTube when I made it the first time, right? And then she was like, ooh, that looks good. And so then she said, well, how did you make it? And so I was telling her, so I went big in the video. And then I said, and I took it to the part where you pour the wine onto the chicken, right? And she was like, what is that? I said, that's Marsala wine. And she was like, ooh, I can't have that. And I was like, why you can't have that? And she said, because I'm in recovery and I can't drink that. She said, because that can cause me to relapse. And I was like, really? I was like, no, I don't think so. I said, I bet my life on it down. I said, when you cooking this, that wine cooks off, right? And she was like, no, Mom. She said, they said you have to be very mindful of what you're putting in your body. And I was like, okay. And so she went on to tell me a story about this guy. He went to a restaurant. He ordered something that had rum in it. It was at, I forgot the name of it. I can't remember it. But it was at a restaurant, a very popular restaurant, and it had rum in it. And he couldn't understand why he was so drowsy and, woozy. And it was because it was rum in it. And, and that can trigger a relapse. And so I was like, well, probably since you're thinking like that, it's best that you don't eat this. So I'm going to make her some separate, okay? That's what your girl Mama Kathy going to do. So I said all that because I have to get another pan so I can make her separate. So give me a second. Okay, y'all. So I'm letting y'all see what I'm doing. I put 4 pieces of chicken in here for her. And then I'm going to put the rest of the chicken into the rest of the olive oil and the butter that was left in here. Okay, guys, so it's 23 pieces of chicken in here, and it's 4 pieces of chicken in there. What I'm doing, I'm just getting this all around the chicken inside of the butter mixture or whatever. I'm going to put these 4 pieces in here, and then I'm going to take hers out of here because I need to make sure hers has the butter mixture on it. Okay, so her 4 pieces in there, and this is all the way. All right, so now we are going to pour the 2 cups of wine on here, all over the chicken. And then you just let this cook in on there, right? So this is what we're doing. We're just letting this cook. We're gonna let this cook down. Now it's in 2 cups of the wine. This wine smells strong too, y'all. So I totally get what she's saying because I looked it up after I had that conversation with her. Because, honey, I said I stake my life on it. You won't relapse. And so I went to go look it up, right? And it says the misconception about cooking with alcohol is that it will absorb. It don't make it less. I mean, it may make it less, but it's still in there. Okay? So, anyway. Okay, y'all. So It's been cooking down now for about 7 minutes. And you see how thick it has gotten? Can y'all see how thick that is? See, it's gotten thick. So anyway, it's about that time. Okay, guys, all of it has evaporated out of there. You see, it's gone. So now we are going to, all right, YouTube, I am putting some 2 cups of, ew, I'm spilling it. 2 cups of better than bouillon. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Y'all just trying to get me to say it again. Okay, I put 2 cups of better than bouillon broth, chicken broth, in this measure cup, and I'm going to add 2/3 cup of flour to this because this is going to thicken. Like, I know some people use heavy cream, but I didn't use heavy cream. All right, YouTube, I am big. Okay, so I am going to pour, I use 2/3 cup of flour and 2 cups of better than bouillon. Sorry, I heard something beeping. Better than bouillon broth. And I'm going to pour that on here. So that's 2 cups, and I know I'm going to need more. I just want to see if this is going to thicken, how it's going to do. And I already know it's going to thicken because I can already tell it's going to thicken. And I use 2/3 cups on all of it. So that's 4 cups. And I'm pouring it in this one because this is the one for my daughter. So I'm going to pour that one in there. And alright, so as y'all see, it's going to get thick as soon as it starts back bubbling. So y'all see that? See, it's getting thick already. So I already know I'm going to have to put... So what I do is I just add more broth in here. Something is beeping in here and I don't even know what it is. But anyway, so this is what I'm trying to tell you guys. See how thick it's getting? See how thick that is? So that's going to be a very nice texture. Okay, so let me get this finished and I'll be back. So I am mixing this a little more and I'm putting more broth in. Okay, and then we're going to just let this cook for a little while. We're going to let it get a little bit thicker, and then we will determine if I can put my mushrooms and spinach and onions in here, because this pan might be a little too little. I'm not sure, but we shall see. But that's what it is. It's thin out now, but I'm gonna let it simmer for a little while and I shall return. Hey YouTube, it's your girl. She's back. The food is done. Everything is looking amazing. So let's look at this. We got some broccoli. We got some chicken Marsala. I'll show y'all what that look like. And we got some boxed mashed potatoes that Lasia made for us. Okay, I know y'all, I told y'all earlier I was not cutting no potatoes. Okay, ain't doing all that. The girl mama can't tell. But anyway, I'm about to plate this. And I'm gonna get back with y'all and let y'all see what it. No, I ain't gonna plate it yet. What I'm gonna do is I am going to stir up this chicken Marsala so y'all can get a good look at what it looked like, okay, before I plate it. Y'all see all the mushrooms in there, them onions. Look at that. Tell me that don't look good. It smells good too, okay? My baby can't wait to eat.
She talking about me again?
I'm talking about my husband. My husband is my baby. Nah, but he won't never say he ain't my baby.
Girl, bye. You know what you said to me last night?
Look at that. Okay. All right, so now y'all see that. Now we about to plate this and I'll be back. All right, YouTube. Your girl, Mama Kathy, is done. There is the plated food. We have the mashed potatoes, the broccoli, and the chicken Marsala. Looks good, and we gonna eat it. Bye.